Hey, what's up, everyone? It's day 9, and we're just going to be doing same things we've been doing, right? We're going to keep doing outreach, keep getting exposure for the company with what TJ's doing, and then keep building systems, keep working with potential customers and stuff that are coming in. So it's another day, still moving forward, still taking action. Let's go see what's going on.
Hey, Savages, back with day 9, rocking and rolling. So, hey, I just wanted to show you guys first off is, just some more DMs. We got some follow-up that we're doing, and then also just some different DMs that we got some people sending to the forums, right? And there's been a lot of conversation. Let's see here. What else we got? We've got that one. We've got this one. It was funny, guys. On this one's actually really funny is because we started writing some paragraphs to each other, which is fine, right? Hey, he's explaining blah blah blah, and then he's like, "Listen, man, I don't mean to be forward, but I've had a lot of people reach out offering a service. So that if that's what you're doing, if that's where you're going, please get to the point." He's like, "Sorry, I was a salesman for 4 years," and it's funny because, guys, this guy DM'd me, okay? So I used it back against him, and I said, "I'm genuinely interested in what you're doing, but you're the one that DM'd me. Do you mean to tell you what we need to do to blow up your business?" Because that's what he was like asking about. And yes, please. What do you run? And he's see you run Savage Systems. And what does it do? So I just explained like, hey, we have a marketing division. We have this. We do all this stuff. And then I messaged him again this morning. I was like, hey, I'm sure you want to have your own jobs instead of just working for general contractors. This is pretty common. I would set up a Facebook. I told him exactly what he needs to do, guys. And here's the thing is what we found out is you can give information about certain things and people still aren't going to do it. Or most of the time they just don't know how to do it. And so that's why giving value when you're telling somebody like, hey, go set up a Google business profile, most people don't know how to do that. And that's okay. Like we help with that, right? But so don't be scared to, tell your different services about like, hey, what we're going to do. I also talked about the database reactivation, guys, because remember, we're talking about reviews and getting reviews. And then I give them just like a tip, a free, easy tip that is like nothing. Like, hey, door knock the people around you when you're doing business. So it's not hard. And dude, he came back with, hey, I apologize. I came on for you yesterday. I appreciate your work ethic and service you provide. How much is it going to cost? And I said, hey, it's all good. What's funny? I'm the same way. I'm like, just pitch me what you got, like cut the BS. So I want you guys to know is like, hey, we're just talking to these people like real. We're not like trying to be even, it's funny. I wasn't even trying to be salesy. I was just asking about his business, but he was like, dude, just tell me what you do. And so, I was like, hey, we do business Google reviews. We can do all the, a couple different things, a couple different packages. And I said, it really just depends on, we usually like to start people at a super, like a base, and then kind of go up from there, like build the base as far as, having a website, a CRM, having a way to capture reviews, having a Google business profile, and then kind of going up there. Like, we're not even talking about custom stuff, nothing crazy. He's not going to have to spend a whole bunch of money, right? And he's like, cool, man, I appreciate the honesty. I have a business partner, but honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. I say, cool, sounds good. So I'll probably bump him again either later this afternoon or first thing tomorrow. Like, I'm not trying to be all pushy with these guys, you know what I mean? But we also want to stay on top of them. As well as, let's see here, we've got a couple different, hey, do you guys mainly use QuickBooks? Is it hard to learn? I said, it's pretty simple. Are you just starting out or doing invoicing? There's a few other I'd recommend. And he's like, what's that? And I say, hey, but we've been using GHL with some add-ons. It's inexpensive, keeps us organized, contacts, invoicing, payments, follow-ups, reviews, posting on social media. I can show you what it looks like for HVAC, just holla. So also this guy's like, hey, following. So, we're constantly like nurturing. There's a bunch of posts that I have like this that we're just constantly kind of nurturing. Where's another one at? This one, we were just talking some BS. Let's see here. In the HVAC, some of these HVAC groups, guys, I'm just commenting and being known. Like sometimes it's being goofy, sometimes it's a pointless post. Obviously, most of the time you want to be intentional, but it's okay to throw like some jokes in there. I think it's okay to throw some jokes in there. You know what I mean? So, where's another one that we were working on too? I think I told you guys yesterday we had. Here's another one too. It's like, guys, this is my cat post. Remember my cat post that I've been my value post. It's not really my value post. It's just kind of get into these groups because I told you guys have seen a lot of these public groups. They have restrictions, and that's okay, right? We're just trying to get in, and you guys know my post. Like, hey everyone, I'm new to the Phoenix area, whichever group you're getting in. I got to ask, is anyone here actually trying to grow a business, or are we just posting links and praying someone clicks? Like, for real, for real. Hey, let's get a real convo going and see if we can help each other win. Pick up my cat for attention. For real, that's a picture of my cat, guys. Okay. And then Lamont Legal's like, hey, we're trying to grow legal MBO. We're finding it difficult to get past those initial conversations. If you have any tips, that'd be great. He said, I'd recommend some testimonials on your website. Also, you need to relate to business, like what they're doing. What does it look like before they're using it? What does it look like after? I was like, hey, I've got a ton of ideas. I'll probably just follow up with them, right? This was from late in the evening. And I'll probably just follow up with them, and then whatever, it's like we're just BSing on a post, which is fine. There's another old post that I'm working to that's got like 22 likes. Where did it go? It's somewhere in here. But also just another example of different business page posts. It's like, it'd be my luck if golf carts for sure. I was trying to spark something funny. That's kind of my first post on their deal. So obviously we're going to be having more posts. And then the other thing, like, hey, here's the big thing that we're dropping today. So this is super cool, that just kind of another angle, right? Like, we're showing you guys how to use Facebook to drum up more business. We have a few people that are onboarding right now. To be real honest with you, we only have a payment link set up, which is so funny, which is hilarious. So just know that, like, we don't have everything in place, guys. We're like building as we go. So today I'm going to be showing you guys some cool stuff. We're going to try something. This has never been done before. I see people post services in their marketplace, right? So I'm just going to post, like, create a new listing. Let's see here. Which is item for sale. And I don't know how this is going to go, okay? Like, I could get banned for this or whatever. But I went over to ChatGPT. Super easy. You guys know we're running the review module. Like, hey, Oklahoma business owners, get local Google reviews for $47 a month. Easy as that, guys. Easy as that. I had to make a few changes to it because I wanted to use some of the font actually from our Savage GHL systems. I was like, hey, include the text, local Google reviews for $27 a month. Okay, cool. And then I was like, you know what? We need to attract business owners, get local reviews, right? Business owners get local Google reviews for $27 a month. And then I said, Oklahoma business owners get local Google reviews for $47 a month. Took me a little time to get that, but I got it right. So we're just going to go back over here to Facebook. We're going to click add a photo. Boom. Probably going to rename that. What should we name it? Savage GHL Facebook Marketplace. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Gonna click open. And then I wrote out some things for this, guys. What I wrote out is, let's see here. We'll grab this. And we'll post it in the description. Facebook Marketplace, like, hey, get more reviews on Google. Getting more reviews helps show potential customers that people love working with you. $47 gets you access to our management service. Not only do we help you get those reviews into social media posts, we actually automatically post the updates to your social media. We'll be showing you guys some of that stuff too. That's really, really cool. So think about a system, guys. Like, this is a very, very simple system. As we're helping them get reviews for $47 a month, we're going to be taking those reviews and automatically posting them to their social media as well, which is huge. It's going to get more recognition, and people are going to say, man, they're getting more good, high quality reviews and all that. And this is just the base package. Like, we have another tier also, which, guys, we haven't even set up that. We've identified which tier they are, tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 2 is going to be like $97 a month. It's going to include text messaging and some other little things. But remember, guys, this is just kind of to get our foot in the door with people. There are going to be some businesses that just do this only, and that's completely fine. Remember, like, if we have 100 of these, 100, that's $4,700 a month. That ain't too bad, especially running on autopilot, which is fantastic. And then obviously a higher tier of 97. But guys, this opens the door. We've already opened the door on some of the people that we're onboarding right now that are interested in like, well, what else do you guys do? Well, we do this. Hey, we do this. We can take a look at your website. We can audit your website, blah, 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 all that stuff. So just remember, even though we're coming at a low ticket, it's not the end all be all. You don't have to have 1,000 of these, which would be nice at $47,000 a month. You don't have to have 1,000 of these. We just need like 10, 20, 30, 40. I mean, as many as we can, because a couple of those are going to lead into other business. So just remember, that's the goal. Okay. Not everybody's going to do it, but some of them are. So I'm going to get this kind of situated. Let's see here. We need to move this over here. That way you guys can see that. I'm going to get this situated and kind of see how this goes. I'm not going to boost it or throw any money in or anything at it. I like it. Again, I've seen people post services on here, so we might get blocked out. Okay. We might get banned or whatever. But then we'll just turn around and make some changes to it. So no big deal at all. We'll keep plugging along, guys. I'll keep showing you guys. All right, as you guys can see, I did get that posted. Don't mind me selling some other crap. But, yeah, that's posted on my personal with Marketplace, Oklahoma Business Owner Reviews. I did try to... Oh, shoot. Did I take that off? Hold on. This listing's being reviewed. Yeah, I took off the $47 a month because I know Facebook doesn't allow services. So I just put $47. That way we can spark up a conversation with any business owners and see how it works. I could get banned. It doesn't matter, dude. We're just we're attacking everything. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. We'll just keep plugging along. I'll show you guys. I just keep having things pop up, guys. It took these guys 2 days. 2 days to respond to my comment. There's a lot of businesses that are a lot faster than that, but this one, I mean, imagine if I was like, "Hey, I need some lawn work done at this address." Dude, and it took them 2 days. I'm already calling somebody else. So these are people that we're definitely going to be kind of like sending a DM. Once we have like a few other things set up, we can start send those DMs to where we can actually land them somewhere. Like, hey, check out our software. We're going to show an example how the software works, right? And Kate will be showing you that. We'll both be showing you guys that kind of over the next few days. Is that landing page which we send them to? Then they'll have two options. And they'll have like just kind of a demo of like, oh, how it works. So they know that they're getting something real and all that jazz. These guys are going to click. People want more business. That's just how it is, right? So again, our offer is really sweet. It's just about getting it out to people. And like I said, we're going to start getting into more of the DMs and all that stuff. We're still active in all the groups. We're still doing our non-negotiables every single day. We've added a ton more businesses. And so if you guys have any questions about that, comment below. Happy to help. We'll keep rocking and rolling. Oh, look, guys, we're live. We already have 2 clicks on the listing, right? So we'll see back. I'll keep you guys informed on this too. Like I said, just another good way that we're using Facebook. Not only on the groups, messages, all that stuff. And as we're ramping up that continuing these messages on the day-to-day, we're going to see more traction on this stuff too, guys. So it's just a madhouse on Facebook right now, and I love it. So don't get stuck on this. You guys keep pushing forward. This is just another really good idea. You just have to be careful. We can't list a service, if you will, on this, which is fine. So, again, I'll keep you guys updated on this. All right, guys, that wraps it up for me today. We got, like I said, lots of irons in the fire. We have more meetings coming up in the next day and 2 and some onboarding different clients. So just showing you guys like, hey, what the action's like with all the different people. And I told you guys we got that Facebook, the marketplace shot off to. We're going to see how that's doing. It's got 9 clicks. Hey, it's not bad for only being up for a very short period of time. So we'll just kind of see how that goes, man. If that's something that works, cool. You guys just got the good info. So we'll just keep pushing along on the Facebook, guys. We'll continue to update you, and I'm sure Cade's got some stuff for you guys, and that'll be enough. Woohoo!
Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so it's day 9 for me. Don't really have anything to show you guys again today, but what we do have happening is we have one case study that's onboarding on Friday, which I believe we talked about yesterday. We have a paying customer that we sent out information to. We're just waiting for them to pay. That should hopefully happen here today. We have another onboarding, not onboarding, but another customer coming through the door for the case study. So basically, they're going to start out with the case study and then transition. And so far, all three of those, 2 case studies, 1 paying, all three of those actually are planning to not only continue, like especially with the 2 case studies, they're not only planning to continue already, just based on the conversations we've had, but they're also interested in additional services like some marketing services and stuff too. So right now we've just been getting information out to them, lining up onboarding calls, sending out payments, and we have some other really cool opportunities coming through the door as well. Like actually early this morning, we had a call with a lead that TJ got with last week. Just found them in a group, solved their problem, got on a Zoom call with them, actually walked them through how to solve the problem, had more conversation. They talked about other things in their company that they were needing help with. TJ talked about those things with them, and then we actually finally got on another call with them tomorrow, just today, this morning, and we deep dived both companies that they own and went through like the problems they're having, the things they need to change, website, systems, marketing, the whole thing. And basically what I'm going to be working on here over the next day or so is I'm going to work on mapping out some of the things that we can do on the tech side. And then we'll be sending out a proposal for them. And that one's actually could be a really good customer and a really good client to work with. So those are just some things that are happening. Again, while TJ's doing his outreach, I'm taking care of some back-end stuff. Right now we have as much back-end stuff that we can do until we start getting some of these people coming in the door, which is happening very soon. So again, we got our first case study onboarding on Friday. We got a paying customer that should be paying today. Once they pay, then we'll start working on onboarding them. And we have one more case study customer that we're sending out info to, and hopefully be able to get them onboarded here this week too. So for sure, 3 onboardings, 2 case studies, 1 paid. We're going to keep rocking. See you in the EOD.
Hey, what's up, guys? Day 9 in the books. At the end of the day, things are rocking and rolling. Like, we have some things that are teeing up. We got our follow up. You guys, I did kind of get to show you guys some different chats that, we're still following up with. We're still having some conversations with, which is fantastic. Like, what I've learned about follow up is this is funny. The FU money is in the follow up, right? And you can't be afraid to follow up with these people, right? They actually, a lot of these, you guys saw where they filled out the form and all that stuff. And we're getting after these people because, number one, they need what we do. And our offer right now is just awesome, right? We're just going for a testimonial. We're doing it for completely free. I showed you guys, I even had another random DM from somebody I haven't talked to in years, and like probably 6 years, that just happened to see my post on Facebook. So, man, it's using those tools, and then also just obviously staying in the groups. We're messaging people are messaging back. And guys, I'm starting to make some notes too, as well as when we're liking the business, liking a post by the business and then commenting, dude, I'm looking at how long it takes them to respond to that. Like, we're seeing like 2 days, which I showed you guys earlier. It's like 2 or 3 days to respond to a comment. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So those are people that I'm flagging to where I'm like, man, these people might need something that we do, right? And remember, we're just going in with that basic information, or that basic offer, getting that simple offer, the $47, and then obviously another tier if they're, maybe a higher caliber of a client or want to do the text messaging part of it. I think that's fantastic. So, man, even though I would say it's a little bit more action than yesterday, right? But we're building some really, really cool stuff. Even today, Kate and I had a midday conversation. We're like, dude, do we have that built? It's happening a lot right now. Oh shoot, we gotta make sure that's built.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exciting. Just, man, I would really encourage you guys is remember that you don't have to have everything in place right now. Okay, you just gotta start. And then once the pressure's on, once a client's like, hey, I'm ready to do this, you're like, perfect. Onboarding usually takes a few days. What I'll do is I'll reach out to you in a few days. And you go, holy cow, I have a few days to build this, or whatever it is. So,
or just send it to them and build it along the way. Don't be afraid to get the payment, right? You got to get the payment, because if you don't get the payment, they can go cold, right? So you get the payment, And then you tell them like, hey, look, it's just going to take a few days. Make sure you, like in the beginning, especially if you're not sure what your process is going to look like, don't be afraid to just grab payment, let them know like, hey, it's going to take a few days to get you set up. There's some information we're going to need from you. And then just think through like, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? And then just send it to them as soon as you have payment. Like get the payment from them, grab payment, and then go through like, okay, I need this, 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 and this. And if you have to do it manually the first couple times, it's not a big deal. Like it's okay, right? You can do it manual, do it yourself, and then you can process out the systems like, oh, okay, this is repetitive, this is repetitive. So I'm just going to build this, I'm going to have this, and good to go, right? So,
and it's easier to get those lower payments, like even without sometimes. Kate and I both have experience on some higher ticket stuff where obviously they want to see the scope of work, right? Guys, we're talking about something super low ticket, so it's not a big deal. Like it's not a big deal at all for us to be like, hey, we just need payment for $47 or $97 or whatever to get this started. It's a little bit easier. Then you can kind of build out what that's going to look like as far as, okay, cool. I'm going to have a menu that I've set up for for the scope of work that I'm doing. I'll delete the things that we're not using in this, and then I can send that to them. And then they understand like, hey, this is what we're going to be delivering for X amount of money or whatever. So,
Yep. So other than that, guys, we're just rocking and rolling. Again, you're probably seeing a lot of redundancy and just, things that we're doing over and over, but it's the consistency, it's compounding. We have a call with a customer tomorrow. That could be a pretty big deal. So, and we're only on week 2.
We might have 2.
Possibly 2. So, guys, just stay consistent,
We're telling people that we're busy, but maybe we could probably slide in a meeting in the morning. You know what I mean? Even though like I think that's, it's important. Obviously you don't want to say like, oh, I'm too busy for this. It's like, man, I could probably squeeze you guys in here. And that's the truth is like Kate and I are both busy. We're busy all day.
Yep.
And part of the night, which is fine, guys.
Yep.
We enjoy showing you guys this. Just remember, we're on day 9.
Yep.
9 days.
Only day 9.
Started from scratch.
That's it.
New account, whole deal.
Yep. And we're growing. We got first customer in the door. First testimonial case study is scheduled to onboard this end of this week. Talked with him finally today. Got him scheduled. He was available the end of this week, so that'll be on. And a few more sales calls lining up. So consistency, let it compound. Keep doing the work every day. Things will start to come. And again, like keep in mind, guys. Also don't compare, yourself to like what we're doing either, because if you're just starting, you have no experience in sales or any of this stuff too. Like it does take some time to build up that skill set along the way, right? Like TJ and I have skill sets that we've developed over years of being in business and owning our own companies. And, like I don't want to say it's easier for us, but we've learned how to communicate with people. We've learned some different things along the way, but also don't let that deter you and think like, well, I can't do what they've done. Well, the whole purpose of why we're showing you guys what we're doing from scratch by ourselves every single day is so that you can see like these are literally the same things that we did even in the beginning. Like even when like my first company that I had, like my first brick and mortar business was a pest control company. Slept in the shop with my business partner that I had on that. And along the way, we ended up starting like a pest control consulting. And when we were growing the consulting side with the pest control business, we were doing all of our DMs and messaging people through LinkedIn, and it was same thing you're seeing TJ do. It's on Facebook, right? So like these are all things that we have done before in the past, and they work. And maybe a little bit newer today with Facebook groups, like the way we're going about it, we're not just DMing necessarily the business page, but it's things we've done. We're showing you how we're doing it today in today's world, and we're showing you that it works. So don't be afraid to get in there.
Yeah, we even slid in that little marketplace post to see if that's going to work. You know what I mean? Got that approved. So, and when I say approved, like it's not paid for. It just got it goes into review, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just kind of anxious to see how that works, man. That might be another little cool. Like you guys saw what I posted, like Oklahoma business owners. Hey, we'll see we'll see if we can get a little bit out of that. Like
Yep.
you guys never know. And I think it's not about just having like so many different avenues. It's just kind of like we're focused right now on Facebook. And I haven't been showing some of the stuff on Instagram. I've been doing a little bit of Instagram, but to be honest with you guys, I feel like Facebook is just so locked in, and I'm seeing more and more of the type of customer that we want to get, in the door at a very low ticket to just start to build that base. So just remember, even though we're starting at that, the lower ticket, it can turn into big tickets really, really quick in those compound guys. So excited to show you guys that just kind of over, the next few days, next few weeks and stuff. So
Absolutely. Day 9, guys. It's in the bag. Stay tuned for day 10 tomorrow.
see you guys.
See ya.